Hi, everybody. My name is Britishbrat. I forgot to do the YouTube intro, so we're doing it now. This is the team that we have. We're running an all-support flag. He doesn't have any attack abilities. I don't know why we're doing this. I guess I hate myself, but that's what we're doing today. Ah! Good timing for the flashbang. We're going to talk through it. We also have a Tempest Leper, Arsonist Runaway, and a Warlock Occultist here. And this is what we're running here. We got Wind Chime and Trinket Organizer, Orphan Wolf Cub. And we got some linseed oil, and we're going to go fight the General in the Tangle. And let's go. There you go. That was the YouTube intro. Rapid fire. Let's go. Let's go kick some General butt. Where is he? Where is he? You guys want to do Chirurgeon before we do General? I'm sure that'll go well.
Nor arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory
in
this domain
Halcyon Pass.
of
The Halcyon
the
Pass?
damned.
Halcyon Pass? Welcome on in. Thank you very much for the follow. Sorry, I'm butchering your name, probably. Chirurgeon's Table. Yeah, that seems like a great idea. Let's go for it. I want mastery points, so we're going for it. Resolute and gain deadly. Would love when that happens. Oh, look at the zombos. Look at all these zomborific zombies. If we die, we'll die laughing. Indeed, we will. If we die, we'll restart the run, so. Apron, please. God, I can only hope. A man can dream. Classic crit.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Trophy or leave it and fear the collector. Unless like it's crazy or something crazy comes up, I will probably equip it. I would like to see the collector. I also, would also like to get value out of whatever trophy it is. Because I don't like not equipping the trophies all the time, but it's the world we live in. Suffer value, that's true. Field Surgeon. Flagellant is very balanced, isn't he? He's the most balanced hero in the game. You guys just don't understand him on a personal level.
A calculated generosity. What a welcome one.
Long time man, that fight sucked. Or Damon plus sturdy enemies equals 33 health heads. Ugh, gross. That's nasty. More crit, less healing received. Sure. Legend leads a buff, actually. I mean, depends who you ask, I suppose. I would tend to agree with that, Fabian. I think more is probably the standout. I think he's overall not terrible. I think he has, like, he's not. Oh, did you see that little glitch there? He's not like invulnerable, right? But it is tough to justify it. Main heads feels like a war crime. Well, the collector in general is a war crime, right? So, all right. We got a big enemy here, which means we're getting 3 little enemies next time, which is totally fine. Go ahead and get the burn over here before this guy starts taking off too much. Monster is way better than Zero Coke. I mean, this is Zero Sugar Monster, so, Okay, yeah. Unspamming the bounce button, yeah. Bate delete us, yeah. Bate just deleting things right now. Like, yeah, you know what? We're just gonna do that. Oh, he's critting left and right too, which I love. Love to see it. We'll go ahead and blind here. And there's something to suffer, so we'll suffer it. Only 11 damage to a vulnerable. Gotta love that. Red Hook's favorite son. I mean, Dismas is canonically the favorite son, right? So. That always annoys me. That still annoys me. Ow. Okay. Doesn't it? No, nothing exceeds the 90 cap, yeah, so. Lots of stuff to do when Mormor is on cooldown, huh? No, he does not. It's mostly just remove some of his health. Light work, no reaction. We're definitely going toxic here. Yeah, oh well. We'll lean into it. We'll embrace the toxicity. Does like a desperation button sometimes? It does sometimes, yeah. I can feel that. But overall, I think it's fine. Oh, the control burn stayed, which is really nice. I kind of forget about that ability sometimes. Yeah. Knew that was happening. Oh, well.
This is no time to falter.
I can't kill him. Let's just kill here. We'll blind the guy with the crit token, or we considered it. You know, we thought about it. We kind of had that idea. We had concepts of a plan there. You know, to do something about that. It just didn't work out that way. Okay. So I'm kind of left with the option of just going toxic here. So let's do it. Oh my god, he resisted the stress. Right, actually, if we get some stress resist stuff on him with the luxury gear that we're doing, we might actually have an effective stress healer on our hands. Of course he resisted, right? There he goes, all right. Like, you know, I kind of want him to go a little toxic sometimes, but like, you know, is what it is. And Leopard just lost, like, all his freaking health there, which is pretty funny. Guess we'll pass heal here. Damien's in main character mode, yeah. That's gonna, yeah. This ain't great. What's he at? 83%? Yeah, he's not gonna die. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine, guys. Everything's okay. Everything's okay.
At last, the thing is finally passed on.
All right.
Do not despair. There is nobility in the attempt.
Come on, you gotta resist one DVR check.
Stagnant and sprawling. This hellish abyss extends beyond sanity itself.
All right. Let's see if we can actually get some fun trinkets this time. Oh, there's the Greater Guild of Mine I could have used. Nautical Compass? Yeah, it's a good start. We'll take 3 trinkets this time. I'll ball. Blistering Bugle. All right. And a Fetter Almanac. Okay. Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid, guys. That's funny. What? Flagellant again? Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what is something I haven't played before, right? Like, what's a move that I haven't used, or like a combination I've not used? Like, what's a funny thing I can do? Carcass. We've done a lot of Carcass over the years. I don't know if like Carcass is the best here. The value of something like Nautical Compass or Carcass is I could get crit tokens and like yawp everything into into not existing. Lunge looping, Yellow Hand Rogue Riposte. Yellow Hand Rogue Riposte? Huh? What?
And welcome what help may come.
Oh, do you mean like yellow, like, because Rogue is a different path, right? You're thinking Highland. Yeah, okay. I was like, huh? There's a truth. Vanguard Instructus. We've done that one before. We've done that video. Play Anamnesis. We've also done Anamnesis recently. Rank 1 Runaway is one of the best in the game. We love Rank 1 Runaway. D&D Brain is on recently. Yeah, we've done Vanguard before. It can be super fun. If we do like a Courageous Abandon build. There's like if you can get like damage on stress trinkets too. Or like more damage per stress, you get some really powerful stuff going there. Riposte Vanguard is also an option. Go for as much healing as possible. It'd be better if I started with a healing item. Berserker Bleed build. We've done... The thing is, I say, like, what haven't I done at this point? I've done pretty much everything. So... PD mod, yeah. I'll do some modded eventually, Beck. ddII anything? Vestal Crusader Flag Leper. Survivor Bonnie, oh my god. Frontline ddII Dodge Crit Tank. Is ddII the one that gets the... Yeah, she gains additional crit if she misses when she starts stealth. I've always found that weird, because it's like, it's hard to start her stealth in that position, right? Like, for her to start... Or, well, I guess she can start back there, but then she's not taking much in the... Happy B-Day. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Is she Defiant? Yeah, she is Defiant. Full heal team for the meme. I don't know if we'd be able to pull it off, honestly, right now. We could do like a dodge tank. We could try to really lean into dodge tanking.
Perfection glints wicked along the rapier's edge.
Please, for the love of God, dodge team. Yes, please. For the love of God, just dodge. Dodge, damn it. Does anybody else generate dodge? I mean, Jester does, right? On... we could use, like, Mezzo Jester and, like, give people dodge. Like, with, play out. No, well, yeah, it's Mezzo, right? Yeah, but that, like, it's not guaranteed. Coward Jester, yeah, he likes being in the back. Yeah, we could go for Blind as well. We could go for Runaway and, like, play into Blind as well. Right, like, Da 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 da. Toss in some healing there because we're gonna need some healing. Virtuoso battle ballad, play out, encore, repeat. Virtuoso battle ballad, play out, encore, repeat. The problem with this, the problem I always have with this is you only get this twice. Like, you only get 2 encores. I just feel like you just end up, like, on any boss fight, you just end up losing out, right? Like, it just stops being valid. I don't know. I think I could go, the thing is right now is I don't really have a healer. I have self-healing on 2, well, technically 3 of these, all of these characters have self-healing to a degree, right? If we count her riposte as well. But I need healing on somebody here. Now, Jester I could go Mezzo Jester and try to have him heal. She has healing, right? We could go Mezzo and then use that for cauterize healing. That could be an option. Yeah, you know, Vestal's actually a really solid option here as well.
Repudiated.
For the consecrations too, if we like use consecration of fortitude a lot, that could be very good. I think that could be very good for us actually. I think we end up going like this, that, and that. This could be fun. Girls' night. Alright.
The leaves fall.
Need to stress heal?
Never to grow again.
I guess we don't really have one here, but that's kind of what we're playing around with it, so it'll be fine. All right, Dodge Tank, enjoy. Thank you, MC. I appreciate that. Another October baby? Yeah, it's because our parents are all fucking on Valentine's Day. How's it going, McSwelton? We're gonna die again? Who cares? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. If we die again, it's a Slay the Spire stream. How about that?
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
All right, let's start off here. Yo, Ilias, how's it going? Welcome on in. Hooked on mobile Blatcher. Blatcher's so good, man. It's so good. What could go wrong? Nothing. As long as we dodge, we'll never get stressed, right? So it's okay. As long as we dodge. Yes, let's play Spire. I need desperately to get a defect win. I've yet to get a defect ascension. I need to. It needs to happen. Croc is def to play. Croc could be good for us. I'd be a little concerned about the speed, but Defiant doing some good work for us here. 4 to 7, 4 to 6, same amount of damage, isn't it? probably want to put the taunt on her because at least when she riposts, you know, she'll gain more dodge and stuff. So that's probably something I want to be playing into. Thank you very much, TNN Gaming. I appreciate it. I don't know, man. I feel like this team could be pretty damn good.
An unexpected find. Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store.
Red Hook needs to buff Duelist? I don't think so. I think she's just complicated, honestly. She could probably do some tweaking, but I don't think she needs a major buff. If you get missed to apply combo, yeah, it would be really solid. Yeah, I do think we take up Blistering Bugle here, though, and we give it to Sahar, just because Sahar can generate dodge more effectively, whereas Audrey, she'll sometimes generate dodge, but not super often, right? So I think we definitely want to go with Repartee for the dodge plus. We want to lean into the dodge right now. And then let's go with Meditation. What's my 50%?
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
Give her a buff. Oh yeah, but that's your wife, yeah. So.
The provinces and
okay, let's see what we've got going on here. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a matter of just like we have to get the team rolling. We have to get it going, and once it gets going, it's gonna feel really good. So we have road gear. We could go for slime. We could go for a say gear. We wanted to do it that way. We could go for Iron Brazier. And then all that fun stuff. Or we could just go for Crocodilian and get the 3% damage every time we move. Which we're moving a lot, but we're not moving like... I don't think we're moving an insane amount. Oh no, a say gear with Mucilaginous Slime is really fucking good. That's still some speed for consecrations at some point. That's true. We could also increase her speed, which is... This is actually a really good trinket for her. I won't be able to get both these things, though. I could go for Iron Brazier, though, and still get this. Yeah, let's do that. I think we're going to get the most value out of doing this. This gives us 10% debuff resist, which is nice. Right? And then we can put the Wolf's Blood on Junia, and then she at least gets the speed, which is good. We want her to be going, maybe not faster than everybody else, but at least she's going to be like on par with people. And then we can go for here. We're not going to get that Stew Pot. We actually have the option to get double Stew Pot here, which we could have definitely taken advantage of, but I think we're fine. Less flame. We're gonna have like no flame drain here, which is good. Hey, Dimitri, how's it going?
Tendrils of rot and pestilence.
Let's go. Let's get our food. That's gonna be good. I think we're gonna grab this roast pig. Well, let's think about. Do we want to take on the baby? I'm gonna assume that the baby might be a decent option for us, only because of the fact that we are. We have increased debuff resist right now, so I'm gonna take that. Yes, we lose out on the roast pig. I know, that sucks. It's terrible. I don't really need that right now. Take the Warhorn. All right. Who can get their speed lowered? Let's go with her, just because she's already at the higher speed, so not really that big a deal. Then we drop some items here. Culture cannot wish an early birthday. Hey, I didn't know that. Always love learning about different things, different cultures. But thank you for the consideration. I appreciate it. And thank you for not bringing me like bad luck. So, yeah, the only reason I'm saying it today is because I'm not going to be streaming. This is my last stream for like 2 weeks. So, because I'm going to be gone in Australia on Thursday. We leave to Australia on Thursday. So, I won't be live for quite some time, so.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Yep, Schlebby and I are going to Australia. I'm gonna go for the lair, fuck it. Yeah, we're still gonna go this way. It's gonna be fun, we're gonna have a good time. What is our debuff resist right now? We've actually got decent debuff resist, like, all things considered. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Alright. I feel like I haven't been in the Feder in quite some time. Crit the baby. Crit the baby! Now this is nice. I like this. Holy shit. We actually dodged. It's my least favorite region? I don't know. Least favorite?
Domain
I don't really like the sprawl,
damned.
personally. Yeah. Skyokin, thank you for Skyokin. Yeah, thank you very much for the follow, or the sub over on YubTub. I appreciate that. Dodge is real, apparently. Allegedly.
On to the next.
Dodge is only real when enemies have it. That's actually valid, though. But thank you, Henry. I appreciate that. Hey, at least that wasn't his big hit, so that's okay. Some kind of meat crop? Yeah, basically meat started flowing from underground. It's not really super... but it, like, you know, it's all based on, like, temptation, right? Like, all this stuff started flowing from the ground. People started eating it, being weird about it, you know?
An opportunity squandered.
A lot of what this team is going to be is keeping up the dodge and keeping up the blind, right? As much as possible. Like, we've been hit, what, once this fight? Still looks better than McDonald's. Hey, I love me some McDonald's, all right? I won't lie. And she's stealth, so she actually gets gain crit when missed. Burger out of desperation, I could feel how that shaved years off my life. Yeah, I'm gonna die from something. Might as well have some fun with it. I think his weakness? Oh no, just because it hit death's door, right?
Malaise.
How much weight have I lost, over what time, and how? So at my heaviest, I was 255 pounds. I am, as of this morning, 194 pounds. I lost the majority of that, like 45 pounds, over 7 months of like dedicated like calorie deficit. And I did it just by being in a calorie deficit. Calorie deficit and 10,000 steps a day. That was how I did it. I didn't go to the gym. I've tried the gym many times. That just isn't what works for me. So a lot of it was, thank you, Peter. I appreciate it. A lot of it was just counting all, like I tracked my calories for like 2 weeks to figure out what I was eating regularly. I was very honest, very brutally honest with myself. And then I did a lot of like substitutions. So like I like making burritos all the time and wraps. So I took the regular tortillas that I had and I switched it for like a low-cal tortilla where they're like half the calories and twice the fiber. So I was able to keep that in my diet while also reducing every time I ate that my calories in half, or switching to like zero sugar drinks. Like I Yes, there are chemicals in this. You know what? I'd rather drink the chemicals than have high cholesterol. So, yeah, there's things like that. So, do I have a stress healer? I do not. No. But, like, I mean, calorie deficit is, at the end of the day, outside of certain circumstances or medical conditions, that's how you lose weight, right? Like, going to the gym is great for building muscle. It's not necessarily great for losing weight because like, the 10,000 steps a day for me, like, the movement, like, that was how I added, that added, like, 600 or 700 calories a day that I'm burning. Whereas going to the gym for, like, an hour is, like, 400, maybe 500 calories, depending on how hard you're pushing yourself. So... yeah, and like obviously, like, yeah, if you're doing, ooh, hit a home, that's good. We need more healing. Like, cardio is obviously very good for you and stuff. I just, for me, because of my job specifically, because I'm up on my feet and I have a lot of, like, time where I can go take a 15-minute walk in between, like, when I'm doing things, like, I can get 10,000 steps at work every day very easily. So, like, that was a very easy thing for me to go for. All right, let's give this to her, and we'll give this to her. Oh, those kilograms. Yeah. 10,000 steps my desktop. Yeah, I mean, that was the other thing is I swapped from being working from home. I was in a job that I fucking hated, and what part of that was because I was so, like, I was just on the couch. I would wake up, I would have my laptop next to me, I'd open it in bed, and I'd work from bed, right? So, like, which, like, a lot of people think is the dream, but I know myself, I don't have the self-discipline. If I'm working from home, I'm not doing anything. So, I work to get a different job, which I'm much happier with, but it also keeps me active. 15 pounds over a few months from nearly 200 round up. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, even just like, I mean, I can see it in my old clips, you know, like you can see the difference in my face, which is crazy to me. How much of a difference it makes. It's really, really cool. Trying to be smart about where I put my consecrations, right? Because of the fact that you want them to be where somebody's actually like at. And get the blind. This is one of those teams that's going to be really fun until it's not. And what I mean by that is, like, I'm going to just get a chain of, like, not dodging, right? Like, that's going to be something that happens. How tall am I? 5'10", 5'11" on a good day. So 2 of them dodged, and 2 of them had blocks. So, like, all in all, that wasn't really that bad. Does Mantra stress heal? No, it doesn't. I could go for Sanctuary for the stress heal if I wanted to. If I wanted to maybe swap off Judgment and go, but that'd be like going full support. I may want to swap Mantra for Sanctuary. Just so I have a stress heal. Like, Mantra is great, but... or even Divine Grace, like, I could go that way, but it just requires more setup. Then again, there's no cooldown on this, so... Run Bong Vessel is viable. Totally viable. It's just hard to pull off sometimes. If you get the right stuff, you can end up with a really strong... Please blind. This should have, like, really, really low debuff resist. Like, it should be, like, nigh impossible not to debuff the damn thing. But, like, overall, this team is doing very good, right? Like, we've evaded pretty much every attack so far, so... yeah, the Profane Scroll, yeah, if you can get that one, like, that's obviously incredible. I mean, we're able to get dodge, like, on everybody here. If we can get one of the items that lets us, like, parrying Patriarch could be really strong for us. I mean, overall, that's pretty good. Thanks, Dimitri. I appreciate it. Have a good one, man. We want to pull this guy closer. Once we get this upgraded too, that'll be really good.
As the light
Defensive
gains
stance
purchase,
oh yeah, both are ones that
spirits
help
are
us
lifted,
start in a position are really, really
purpose is
good.
made clear.
Hey, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you, Wikio. Oh yeah, that pulls as well. I gotta remember the disengage pulls. No harm in doing this. I mean, it's slow, but this team is good.
A brilliant conclusion.
So much better on Wanderer versus the Consecration path. I think Seraph is the path that got left behind the most, yeah. But then again, you do get the benefit of having the Consecrations for 5 rounds, so I think that's supposed to be the trade-off, right? Hey, Sunday, how's it going? Alright. More things to heal could be good. Now it should be fine. What's that about Seraph? I think out of all her reworked paths, it's the path that got left behind the most. It went from being probably one of her more viable, if not her most viable path, to like, path. It used to be, but since her rework, it's changed. Like her, other paths are just pretty damn fucking strong now. I don't know if taking on the baby is really something we should be doing or trying to do, but like we can definitely give it a go and see what fucking happens. I don't know. When was this? She got reworked some months ago, I believe.
The landowner's manor. Do you hear the child's cries?
Rough trade. Yeah, exactly. We're giving it a go. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Like I said, I think this team is good. I think the thing with a team like this is you can't let yourself get distracted by being like, ooh, I could do damage, and not do, like, every opportunity I should be trying to add dodge or add, you know, some sort of defensive thing going on, like, as much as possible to keep this team, like, functioning as long as possible. No, she's had a rework to all of her paths. It wasn't, like, as big as the other heroes' reworks, but it was pretty significant. Kind of doing that makes us not get the value out of the consecration very much, but that's okay. Dodge team dodging? Yeah, apparently. Apparently it actually can happen.
A promising development.
Defiant is also really helping us out here. Yeah, the thing about the baby, which you're totally right about, is that multiple actions and stuff like that is definitely going to make it so that it kind of eats through everything we can give it, but I don't know. Like this team is fun, but it might be best just to not go for the baby and let it kind of stack up some stuff.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Maybe it's Calls of Death? Really? I don't know many people who actively use Calls of Death that often. Oh, use a mod? Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll definitely change it. Calls of Death is, we did a run recently where we tried to take full advantage of it. We got some good value out of it. It's just hard to, I don't know. It's hard to get like huge value out of it, in my opinion. I don't really need any healing or anything, so let's get the kill. That ruthless instruction giving dodge is actually really, really big. This goat is gonna be pretty goated. I'm gonna give this to her, because she's gonna go pretty early. We're gonna repartee here. And then let's go ahead and I'm gonna blind the goat. Doesn't have increased debuff. Oh, it does have increased debuff resist, right? Okay, I thought it was only dots for some reason. That's not the case. That's fine. Vile Feast doesn't do anything for it at this point. It's basically a waste because of the reality that it's like, yeah, just because of the way that that is. I'm gonna take the riposte here, that's fine. I don't really have a way to clear the dots right now, so dots is definitely like not our friend, but, well, no, I can't. Eventually I will be able to clear the dots on her, but not right now, and I don't want to play around with that. I've got dodge plus, let's go for it. Oof, there we go.
By accumulation.
Keep our dodge up. I'm really not getting much in form of any riposte because I'm not switching her stance up. So that's something I have to keep in mind. And Vile Feast kind of doing something there. Nothing great for it because they're already at full health, right? So it's basically wasting its hunger tokens in essence, even though it doesn't feel like it. Okay, let's kill the goat. Ah, it resisted it. Okay. I would like to kill the goat, though.
The work continues.
I might want to think about something that can invert her stance. Maybe not a huge necessity, but it might be good for us. Damage here. Okay, that one's dead. Oh, Braggart's where she's getting the dodge from, or that from. Okay, that's fine.
A slow dissection.
Yeah, I understand why that's the case, like why they don't let you do that. I do wish you could put your combat items on. I totally get them being like, no, you can't change your skill set, fine. But I do wish you could switch your combat items. Of course, that crit too. Good resist on the stress. I feel like being able to reset combat items is like valid. Give her the consecration. We might be able to mantra her in a bit. Get her a heal. Through the dodge and through the blind. To grandmother's house we go. For the most part, yeah, Peter. We don't really have any other ways right now of being able to mitigate that besides crits, so. Crits and, yeah, that's pretty much it right now, so. Big heal. Another big heal here.
Cannot be walked alone.
What did we get riposte from there? Were we in aggressive stance? How did we swap stances there? What am I doing that's swapping? Oh, Fleisch. I use Fleisch. That's it. I was like, wait, when did I swap? I was like, I forgot how I even swapped the stance. Like, what the fuck? Why is she getting stress from? Oh, she's getting nautical compass stress. Interesting. Oh, regen. I was like, I thought she had defied for a second. I'm obviously paying great attention to this game. All right, bumper crop could be really solid for us. Okay, we're gonna go for it. I don't know if this is gonna win or not. I mean, it is what it is. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does.
Pity those.
We'll have fun either way, and that's what matters, chat.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Okay, them resisting everything off the bat, not a great look for us. Means we get Spire, yeah. And do the dodge plus. A classic interaction there.
A brilliant conclusion.
Fun. Oh, happy belated birthday. We don't need that quite yet. Double hunger. Oh boy. Yeah. Of course we used all of our dodge RNG, right? Yeah, so she gets the hunger. Yeah. Two, 4. Let's go with the 4.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
Taunt wouldn't work with the meats, would it? No, the taunt doesn't work with the meats, no. That they can only target the ranks that they're like able to target, yeah, so.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Guard does work, yes. This is unfortunate. I basically am locked in now. Yeah. This is what I should have expected, I suppose. The question is, can I stop this? Not real. No, I can't. I can't stop her from eating. Might as well just heal her.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Unfortunate. She's now down to 25 health. She's had all these lovely crit tokens and stuff and just hasn't been able to use any of them because she just can't resist any of the... anything else. I couldn't because she got moved back, right? I didn't know that this move... Well, I guess I could have probably, actually. Yeah, dodge plus working for you there. I knew my dodges would come back to bite me in the butt. Could use the boot here, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this first of all, and then I'm gonna do... Actually, I should have given that to her. Oh well. Fine. Yeah, hunger only lasts 1 turn, so if you don't stop them from being able to go into the front rank from when they go, then you're good. This is probably gonna hurt. I think we're gonna be okay here, but I am definitely a little concerned with that particular move, yeah. Yeah, slow but hard to kill, that's always a good combination. I can get a mantra heal here, so that's great. Love that. What's bigger there? 17, 13. Let's go with the 17.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Dodge plus! Dodge something! God, why? Why is it? She's the only one not dodging. Ugh. Ugh. Finally! Actually get something going here. We're actually doing very well, all things considered, right now, so I'm not angry with this. Like, we're still dodging a huge amount of the damage here. Banana. Oh, that's unfortunate. Please don't hit her. 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 Oh, you motherfucker. Yes, they did. I do believe that is actually the case. All right. GG. Oh my god. Get some heals out of it. I mean, that was scary, but for a Region 1 baby fight, I don't think we could have asked for too much better. Oh, alright. Thank God that's fucking over. Oh, it's brutal, dude. All right, let's think about what we got going on here. This is actually an interesting combination because we don't have anybody who can blight naturally, but we can get somebody to blight non-naturally, if that's a thing. I'm gonna get rid of Bugle. I don't think Bugle's helping us. Did I have Holy Water before I went into that fight and I didn't take it in? Or did I just, like, I must have, right? Whoops. Oh well. Hunger procs all the time, your front line ends up, yeah, it basically when you just end up, like, going, that's one of the reasons I dislike the baby, because unless you have, like, 100% debuff resist, which ain't happening, like, you can do a whole lot of stuff and still end up just getting bad RNG on that fight, and just you just get like quad hungered immediately, and then you're done. It's like, okay. Yeah, the ability to apply dots, yeah, it's fun. It allows for some fun things. So now Bonnie, if she blights somebody, this might be better to give somebody else the kitchen knives, because then she can blight somebody, and then somebody else can hit the blighted target and get a plus 15% additional crit, which might actually be a better option. Like, then we're not using it all on one turn, right? So we could give this to, like, do this. And then she gets an additional way of critting and then healing as well.
Will you rip off their earnest pleas?
We get one of these ones where nobody agrees, which it always annoys me. We're gonna take the torchlight, so.
In crisis, no.
Like, if two people, if there's 3 choices, one of them should technically agree, or the other should be neutral, right? Like, I don't know. Ooh. The Humble Bundle Halloween Festival is on now. Darkest Dungeon 2 is 40% off, and the Binding Blade DLC is 10% off on Humble Bundle. So if you guys don't have Darkest Dungeon 2 and you're looking to get it, you can get it 40% off on Humble Bundle right now.
First, they ate the rotten flesh of their animals. Then, still hungry, they turned upon themselves.
And speaking of Humble Bundle and games, if you guys would like the opportunity to win a free game, I'm doing a giveaway for 5 random Steam keys in my Discord right now. So if you guys would like to join the Discord, !Discord, you can click on that link, you can go over there, and anybody can sign up for it. It'll be giving away next week on Wednesday. So we're doing 5 key giveaways. So it's a pretty good chance to win if you would like the opportunity to win random games. They could be a couple dollars. They could be, some of them are like $50, $60 games. So I might just take a sip of my homemade chili oil to clear my sinuses. I mean, that's one way of doing it. All right, now we're back to having like a semi-regular fucking fight here. Double Goat, Baron, or Lord, right? He's Lord. I always call him a Baron. I don't know why. I feel like I've said this multiple times, but I feel like his name used to be the Baron and they changed it, but I don't actually think that's the case, and I think I'm just like Mandela affecting myself with that one. So Carolina Reaper in it too. Ooh, spicy. Kind of, yeah, I don't know where I got that like idea from though. Like, I was adamant for the longest time that his name, that he was the Baron, but like that's not the case. So I mean, the Baron's from ddII, right? That's one of the, yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking Crimson Core, right? So like, I'm guess that's where I'm getting it mixed up. So. She's going this round. Viscount was the gluttonous one. I don't know, man. Oh, the fucking quad dodge, baby! Ooh! God damn, that was juicy. Oh boy! Kill that, yeah. Put some of the toy maker instead, but I quickly realized I was wrong and called him that anyway. Yeah, I must have just like said it once, you know, and then just been like, that's it. That's what it's called. Nice. Celebrate that quad dodge, yeah. We didn't get to keep the quad dodge. We did get some regen there from Hit 'em Home, which is nice. If you're on YouTube, though, and you want some emotes, I do have emotes for members. If you want to get members, something like $2 for membership on YouTube. So, and we recently got a lot of new members, so I was able to add a lot of emotes. So we have most of the emotes now on YouTube as well. So, if that's something you are interested in. Yeah. So, fun fact, he does get the burn from that corpse, though, by eating it. You see he got that burn, so now he's at 10 burns, so, like, that's a thing.
Well done.
The ego, so no, it has to be a corpse.
The enemy weakened and
Oh no, it happened. A dodge plus failed at the worst opportunity. I should probably take my own advice and, well, Sanctuary's not going to do anything for me now, but I should upgrade Sanctuary later. Yeah, you did, Vec. Yeah, you were the one who kind of reminded me that that was actually a thing. I'm gonna keep this one. I don't know if we're gonna use it. Potentially dot a corp. Yeah, it is. It's because the dots spread, so it's not something you see too often. But when you do see it, it's, you know, just a nice little thing. I should have gone with Pliskin, man. I got two fucking stagecoach items already for it. Oh, I thought this was an antiquarian for a second. I was like, oh god. Do you ever use mods? I do. I just don't generally run them, run modded runs too often because the YouTube algorithm doesn't seem to like them. Those videos do statistically worse. I would love to play more mods, but it doesn't seem like the community's super interested in watching modded content right now, so that's why I don't. I do on my own time, though. Yeah, whenever we get some more extensive modding tools, I feel like that'll change for sure. But yeah, right now it's oh god, just got plus 8% crit, man. It's so good, dude. But until then, yeah, it's gonna be a little tough. Lux's quirk mod, yeah, that quirk mod is really fun.
Conclusion. A breakthrough.
Crit for a crit. Whoops. Ugh. I had to risk it for the chance of getting the crit to give us a stress heal. Risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, health-wise, we're doing great. It's definitely going to be stress that causes most of our issues. Nautical compass is definitely not helping that situation, so.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
She does have a stress heal. I just don't have it's Sanctuary, but you have to have it upgraded. So I'm not really using it right now. I don't have it equipped either, because until I get it upgraded, it's kind of pointless.
The work continues.
But we will probably go ahead and upgrade that first and foremost when we get the chance. How are we doing on Master Points? We should have one, yeah. Only one right now, but that's okay. We've already got our region layer out of the way, so that's awesome. I don't have to worry about that so much now. And yeah, I'll go ahead and put the head on when we get. It's a good trophy to have first and foremost, and we'll take advantage of seeing if we can get the collector to spawn. What's my favorite British dish? Ooh, I do love a full English breakfast with black pudding included. That's got to be one of my favorites, man. Just a proper full English breakfast. Beans on toast, man. Oh yeah, I fucking love that. Or like steak and ale pie or something. Like a lot of pub food is really good. Cottage pie, shepherd's pie. Well, it's crit and pray. Well, for now, no. I don't have anything. Right now, it's crit and pray until I get Sanctuary upgraded. So I don't have a stress heal right now. British don't have dishes. That's not true. I always hate that. Like, oh, the British have terrible food. No, we have good food. We don't have Like, yeah, well, there's good food in England, right? It's such a weird thing I always hear. It's like, oh, the British have terrible, terrible food. It's like, that's not true. There is bad food in England, but, like, there's also really, really good food in England. Canned beans only have that bad rep because Heinz sucks. There's really good, like, bean options out there. Heinz isn't terrible. It's good in a pinch, but there are better options, yes. Yeah, I think that I'm fine with Compass the way it is. Right now, if we melt down, we melt down. I'm really not super worried about it. Like, I'm not majorly concerned at this point. Just resolute? Yeah, exactly. Hey, Artie, how's it going? Yeah, once we get Divine Comfort upgraded and we have the baby head going on, like, we're gonna be getting, like, some really big heals, which is really nice. Yeah. No! I just got Divine too, so she's just kind of negating that whole thing. Oh, it's from Kitchen Knives. Okay, I was like, wait, why is it saying that she gets a heal out of that? But that's just Kitchen Knives saying she can get a heal if you cared enough. Yeah, if she crits, she gets a heal. We should hopefully be critting more, but we're not. So. She's gonna get upset with that. It's fine. Healing or stress for Kitchen Knives? No, Kitchen Knives is it's additional crit when the person is blighted, and she gets a heal every time she crits.
A small foundation of trust.
Oh, Nautical Compass? No, Nautical Compass is one of every one of these tokens or stress. Yeah, there's no healing on Nautical Compass. Yeah, it's one of the best trinkets in the game. The stress is genuinely worth it most of the time. Now, normally I'd have a dedicated stress healer. That would definitely make things a little different, but we don't, so. But we will eventually. And it gives her crit tokens, so that'll be fine. Who's going first? That one's going first, so I'm gonna hit this guy up. The reason I'm not killing this one is because I don't want them to get the their Bilious Cannon ability up. Now I can start working on just murdering them.
All problems have their solution.
I don't want one to die and then to just sit there and like regenerate more corpses and all sorts of other shenanigans. +1 blight dealt, don't really care about. Guarding Gauntlet maybe is good.
The loathing abates.
I mean, technically these do go together, so if she does blight, like, cool, but nah. I think this is genuinely the better option. I mean, the stress resist is nice, don't get me wrong. Like, we could give her the stress resist. If she stays at max health, she'll resist the stress. So maybe that's something we want to do for now. Would be a good option for us. Yeah.
An elementary problem. Is it
So
not?
much flammable stuff. No capes. We all know what happens to people who wear capes, right?
Our once
Is it tougher to go about it
familiar
stressier in this game than
kingdom, a
DD1?
stranger to itself.
Yeah, no. No. I think it's very much a requirement in DD1 to have a stress healer for the most part. I think that's very... I think the downsides of stress are much easier to manage in this one than they are in the first game. I think Runaway can be used as a dedicated healer when paired with Intermezzo Jester. Yes, but you have to remember it's limited, right? So it's fine in most fights. You can use it, but you have to keep in mind, A, you need to actually not increase your bleed resist, because then that could make it so that you try to bleed somebody and they don't get bled. And then B, you only get 3 heals. So, which is fine. A lot of heals are limited, but if you're going up against a boss fight, like a long boss fight, you're going to struggle with that because you're not going to have any sustainability. Oh, okay. Well, there's that. The cape is made from asbestos. They won't burn. They'll just die. Oh my god, yes, exactly. Hey, Tyrannosaurus, how's it going? Welcome on in. Well, that was unfortunate, but it's okay. We get a... You know, our relationships are not going to be the best right now. We'll live. It'll be all right. Life will go on. So that we've had one meltdown so far, and we've gone up against the lair boss, and we haven't got a stress healer, I'd say we're doing all right. Yeah, like the melt, like already we're like feeling pretty recovered from this at this point, right? So like there's not super much that I'm like upset about or worried about. That's true, yeah. And well, in DD1, yeah, stress doesn't do anything until it does something, right? In DD1, but I feel like the getting to that is like pretty rapid if you don't have a stress healer, and then it can pretty much ruin your run immediately. I feel like in this game, I don't feel like it ruins the run as much unless it starts like snowballing, right? Does not take that. Yeah, asbestos poisoning is fucking terrifying. No joke. Don't fuck with asbestos, y'all. But like, even on this team, like we have really solid, like just passive healing. In the sense that we also like not taking damage and just kind of like regen is like really. This team is built for regen in a lot of ways because it can just kind of dodge the damage and just slowly heal itself back up. So, put this here, and then she gets to use it, and then burn. Because Mariner has warped my brain. Yeah, watching Mariner will warp your brain like that. That guy's crazy. In the best ways. Don't get me wrong. That guy's crazy in the best way. I don't know how he can deal with the runs he does without going absolutely bonkers. It's the eye, though. It does, yeah. Slow, but it gets there.
Problems have their solution. Even the big ones.
Yeah! Even the big ones.
More arrive,
Oh.
foolishly seeking
Emmy
fortune and glory
5034. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it.
of the damned.
Y'all, if you're watching here and you're not already subscribed or following, depending on where you're watching, please consider following the channel because, hey, I stream Darkest Dungeon 2 twice a week. So I will be gone for a little bit, taking a little bit of a break because I'm going to Australia next week. But normally I'm streaming twice a week. Post videos when I can. And if you like Darkest Dungeon 2, this is the place to be. You should be here. You should be hanging out. You should be doing stuff. Sure. Okay, this is good for us. Stress healing item is definitely something we want. One of the best items in the game for sure, so we'll take it. Looks like a warlord fight, potentially. I mean, it's probably not the warlord, but it could be a warlord. Pleasure. Yeah, my girlfriend and I are going to Australia to visit some friends and go just see the country. Warlord can't be trouble. I find him one of the easier mini-bosses to deal with. I feel like any team can effectively take on the Warlord, generally speaking. It's not always the case, but feels like it a lot of the times. Yeah, definitely. We'll let you know how it is. Could you dodge, please? Okay, I guess not. Kicks my ass. Yeah, I mean, he's not easy. Like, he's definitely a boss, but I definitely think he's one of the easier bosses. Consecration going here. Dodge is an illusion. It absolutely is, Emmy. You're totally right. You say Australia here, creature den? Hopefully no spiders like that. There is like, yeah, I mean, there's ways to counter him pretty effectively, and I think that makes a difference. Shambler is one of those fights where I'm like, oh man, you need specific types of teams to deal with Shambler and Collector at times as well.
An unavoidable end.
It's going. Nope, no blind. Okay. This is a dodge prey team, yes. And consider the fact we've taken on a Region 1 lair and only had one meltdown so far, I'd say we're doing all right, all things considered.
A righteous action.
Life's yeah, it does. I absolutely agree with that statement.
Malaise.
Get it done, playtester. Hey,
Steady.
you could do it too, playtester. But he's comboing half your team and getting strength tokens from his weapon rack and stacking up block and block plus. Ways to ignore block. There's multiple ways that you can remove block, either through vulnerability hacks, double cross. You can use pick to the face to ignore block. You can use items to ignore block. The biggest thing is he's very susceptible to burn. He's very susceptible to blight. Bleed is obviously the weakest thing, or the thing he's strongest against, so you don't want to be trying to bleed him very often. Dodge, blind, or all your friends. Yeah, I mean, there's like I said, he's not easy. I'm not trying to sit here and say like, oh, he's a pushover, but I found that pretty much every team usually has something they can do to deal with him fairly effectively. The combo is definitely the hardest thing you need to be able to get past is the amount of combo he puts down and all that fun stuff. But the thing about combo when fighting these guys is you almost always know who they're going to target because of combo. So you can kind of like use guard to, like if you guard that person with combo, then they don't take the combo damage and things like that. Aren't a lot of ways to remove combo. No, but you can counteract it by either dodging, blinding, guarding it. There's ways to use that to your advantage. Again, the benefit of the combo is that you know who they're going to target. And that can be something you can use to your advantage pretty effectively. Yeah, they're definitely, like, again, he can definitely wipe a team, like, effectively. But the other thing is he's also one of the bosses that you have a much better time understanding when he's going to appear, so you can prepare for him easier. If you assume every barricade fight is a warlord, you're pretty good. It's a little harder to predict that with the collector, even though if I have the head on, I should assume that pretty much every fight is going to be a collector. It's a little harder to prepare that way. Yeah, collector is a really rough agent. Yes, I've had it happen, Pancake. It's become a tradition for you. It's a good tradition to have, I suppose. How did you beat the baby in the first region? By dodging things and murdering it. You stabbed it in the face an awful lot.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Oh, PSI, thank you very much for the
Paid
200 bits.
for
Happy
in
birthday
blood.
to the #1 dungeon dweller. I appreciate that. Very kind of you, PSI. Thank you so much. Dodging, but dodge isn't real. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, honestly. We've been pretty blessed with dodge so far. I want cake. I want cake too. Cake sounds good. Could order cake. That's valid. Hollow vessel spam or skull toss? Hollow vessel spam. Since they've nerfed the shit out of skull toss spam. Doesn't even feel like a thing anymore half the time.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Feeling a bit devious? Oh god. Is that person really your friend? Skull Toss got nerfed? Yeah, in the sense that it prioritizes other moves now. Like Rend is highly
More arrive,
prioritized.
foolishly
Hey, Hugger G,
seeking
thank you very much for the
fortune
follow. I
and glory
appreciate it.
In this domain of the damned.
High stress? Well, yes, but it's used less. Right? So it's nerfed in the sense that you don't see that ability as often anymore. It has a cooldown as well now. It didn't used to have a cooldown. So it's used a lot less. Complete the chapters. You haven't fought it yet? Yeah, there's specific spawn conditions for the collectors. That's probably why you haven't run into him yet. And probably for the best, because he's scary. Double Ghoul, Double Howl was fun. Yeah, it's great. I love having all of that taunt or horror in one go. Feels amazing. Rancid Feast, Firestarter, Open Vein. I Hollow Vessel the whole cultist party last night. Very nice. Here, have this back. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, it can be. He's a rough fight. You end up with like elite or frenzied or something. I mean, it can just. If you don't have the right team with the right reach, you're done with that guy. You're just gonna get crit into the next fucking day. It's gonna get rid of that taunt. So I can murder this guy. Happy nut birthday yet. Have a nice run. Thank you very much, Yeshimar. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Should always have reach. Yeah, but you're supposed to. You should aim to have reach as much as possible. But some teams still struggle with it, so. I mean, for one meltdown in Region 1 with no stress healer, and we took on the region fight, or the lair. We took on a lair. I think we're doing okay. This team is actually turning out pretty damn good. I'm gonna drop, and I'm gonna drop. Disease resist Trinket with Sickening Silence. Interesting. This could be a decent team to run Sickening Silence, but I don't think I'm gonna go for it. Like, I will let it happen if we get a disease. If we get a disease, I'll put on Sickening Silence, we can run with it. But this is a team that I want dodging, not tanking, per se, so. Yeah, Kappa's been doing work. The thing is, we haven't actually seen much value out of it because we've been fighting enemies that have high blight resist up until now, so.
Rest now for a time.
Cosmic Slayer on Junior, soft on Sahar, blundering on Bonnie. Oh god, blundering is gonna kill us again, dude. It's such a bad thing to get. Don't really need Bounty Hunter.
Rain, fire.
We could go for the road gear, visit a creature den. I like that. We'll visit a creature den.
Madness.
Keep our debuff resist up. Medicine. Boom. I'm gonna put this on because I said that we would.
Ready for the leaps ahead.
So we've got 3 mastery points. Not terrible. We do have 2 wild tea. We can get rid of. Do we have any meditate tome? No, but we're getting rid of blundering. I think blundering is probably the worst thing we could have right now. Soft is also very annoying, but I'm okay with it more than I am blundering right now. Yeah, get rid of blundering. Does sickening signs trigger when hit when targeted hit? Dodge team to the tangle. I'm gonna do my best at it.
Learns quickly when survival.
Okay, we're definitely gonna upgrade Divine Comfort because now we have the baby trophy. That's gonna really get those, really get things potent. I'm gonna do Pick the Face because Ignore and Block is gonna be very useful for us here, and we do want damage abilities upgraded for the most part. And then let's upgrade Flash. This way, I'm not like scared to use it because it's removing all of our dodge. So that's gonna be good for us. Relationships are borked at this point, right, for the most part. So I'm going to go ahead and actually risk playing cards, even though it's usually something I don't like to risk. But hey, you know what? That was basically a pig, so I can't complain about that. Oh, fuck, Sanctuary. God fucking damn it. Damn it. Oh, well, I can't reset that. I'm not going to save scum that. That was a misplay. Oh, well. We'll live. We live this far. We'll live that far again. Life will go on. Nobody needs a 6 stress. I mean, considering we've only had 1 meltdown without Sanctuary, we actually managed to do fucking decent. We'll grab some laudanum.
If indeed it ever did.
And we'll just have some stress healing ready to go. I'm gonna draw. I like Hint of Home though, but yeah. The idea is to not get hit. Yeah, regen is very potent. It's super good. Oh, we do have a meditative totem. Do we want to try to get rid of something else? Xanthophobic is pretty rough. If we can get rid of it, we should. Nice, 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 nice. Think you want to do another run? Go for another run. Do it. Do it. Okay. Let's see. Songbook of Amorous Ballads. We'll grab. We'll grab the 4 whiskey. All right. In items, let's see. Who can we get? Junior and Audrey. Let's get those 2 up. Okay, 5%. I like that. Sahar and Bonnie. Still haven't gone after the Leviathan. Any tips? You need to outplay the hand, right? So there's 2 ways to do that. You either get your team fast enough that they outspeed the hand and you can kill it before it goes, or you get your front 2 ranks with high enough move resist that they can ignore the undertow. So even if the hand goes first, you can just basically ignore that mechanic and then kill it. Always kill the hand. The hand gets 3 turns or 3 actions. The action economy skews heavily in your favor if you can kill it. Audrey and Sahar. No, he doesn't, but he only targets the front 2 ranks with undertow. He will hit any rank with batter. As long as they have those tokens, those special tokens. If they have those tokens, he will use batter. He'll use undertow the first action, the second 2 actions will be batter. It's very annoying, but it's easier to deal with batter than it is to deal with undertow in the sense that you will lose a hero, and then the hand is still alive, so it's getting 4. The enemy's getting 4 actions. Now you're getting 3. So the hand does hit hard. Yes, you do want to get rid of the hand as quickly as possible. Okay, I'm gonna risk Songbook of Amorous. So we're gonna do Sahar and Audrey. Is anybody else on the cusp? So we're gonna do Sahar and Audrey with this. And the reason is then I'm gonna do Songbook, and if it fails, at least it doesn't put them down to the next level. Fail. All right, excellent. So our relationships are not terrible. They're not like amazing or anything, but they're not terrible. So we're less likely to get a negative relationship. And then
Your coach must be maintained.
I'll toss
if it
on
is to
operating.
carry you where you
Sure.
must
This
go.
could actually end up causing us problems, but whatever. I don't really give a shit. And then what do we want to add else? We got Greater Wolf's Blood. That could be really good. If we're using this one, let's go ahead and use Greater. Fast Vestal is a good Vestal. We like a fast Vestal. Do this. 13 speed! No, we don't need that. We're going up against Act 3, so I should probably grab these, huh? Drop. Drop. Alright. I think we're looking pretty good. I will grab some bandages, and then I think we can go. 9 out of 20 is like the minimum for neutral relationships.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
You cannot blind Undertow, no. The tokens that the Leviathan gives basically mean that the hand ignores stealth and blind. Like, the hand just hits.
War. Rewards only.
Why did they let us save scum? Because this is a single-player game in this case, and honestly, it's like, it's very easy to misclick that, so. Alright, we gotta go for the creature den, so we'll just stick to the left here. The benefit of Haze is that we're never gonna have like a negative outcome of which decision we go to, as far as like the heroes aren't gonna disagree. So that's always like a kind of inadvertent perk of this kind of modifier. The Forgotten Outpost. I'll start with blind. No, it's not gonna change the results, but it doesn't change the results. But people do it if they buy the wrong item or something, and then they'll save scum. Like in my case, where I didn't upgrade Sanctuary, I could have saved scummed out and then still got the mastery points and been able to do it that way. So like that's of course that clears blind. Love that. So that's what people are saying that for. Is Jester as DPS good? He can be. But you need to focus him that way. He can be. Maybe not the best, but yeah. Order volley clears blind. Yeah.
A slow dissection.
Hey Mordecai, thank you very much. I appreciate that. How you doing? So we're gonna get hit with volley. Hopefully we dodge half of it. We did. Okay. Yeah, stack that crit. Yeah.
All manner of diversion and dalliance await
No,
those who
9
cross
months.
the
Twitch
threshold
baby.
with
Gotta
coin
name
in
our Twitch
hand.
baby. So let's see. Divine Comfort. We'll have to see how much healing this gives with the 7 regen from that. Amazing. Fucking incredible. I'm gonna get volleyed again. There is not, Peter. Okay, he went for defensive formation finally. The dodge stacks or crit should last longer, like 5 turns. I don't know. I think 3 turns is pretty damn good. I think that's very potent. I don't think it really needs more, honestly. Dodge attacks for crit for Grave Robber's buff on ddII, where if she dodges, so if you are stealthed and then do repartee, you get a buff where every time you dodge, you gain plus 4% crit for 3 turns. That's how I'm getting this 16% buff right now.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Can I kill anything before Order Volley happens? Probably not. Disengage isn't going to do anything either because I can't pull them. That actually probably hurt us more than helped us because I could have actually hit the front. Okay. I could have actually hit him, maybe done enough damage here. Fortunately, that will not be the case, so... guess we'll just put dodge up and just see if we dodge some of the volley. I mean, this enemy in particular gives everybody plus 200. That's like his whole thing. So, I mean, that's just kind of built into him. We're gonna get Death Before Dishonor here, unless I can kill this guy first, which is possible, albeit semi-unlikely. Yeah. I should be able to do... yeah, we got him. All right. The game claims that it lasts for the rest of the fight, which is 1 wrong and 2 would be complete. The game claims what lasts? Oh, yeah, ruin buff. Yeah, ruin buffs are kind of broken in that sense. Yeah, it's something that's been in the game for a long freaking time. It only lasts 3 rounds. I don't know why it says the remainder of the battle for the buff when you like mouse over it, but that's never been it's never actually been the case. But that like tooltip glitch or whatever has been in the game since early access. They've just never updated it.
The loathing whispers.
You must be strong enough to shoulder more.
Funny how
than your
much
share
better
of
this
the
is doing
burden.
than our first run today, huh? That first run, I mean, that died so fast. It's fucking hilarious. He has barely been touched, which is hopefully he has a pretty good rehaul when they get to him, and they will get to him eventually. So once he gets his overhaul, I'm hoping that they've. I'm happy to let them cook with Leper because I feel like Leper needs time to cook. They're gonna need to. They're gonna need to figure some stuff out with him, and I don't think he's gonna be the easiest hero to make work properly. Collector, no, okay. No, I think Leper needs the help. I think his paths need the help. I think right now his paths have some of the worst identity in the game. Needs tweaking. I mean, he just needs some identity. Right now, his only identity is I tank or I hit big. Like, there's not much flexibility in his playstyle, which is kind of part of his identity in a sense, but that worked for ddI. It does not work as much for dd2 in the sense that the whole path system is supposed to give flexibility. The Monarch path is just a joke. It doesn't really do anything. Then that's the thing. Always Tempest. Well, yeah, but that's not how you should want to play. Like, the game should be structured in a way where you want to play the other paths. Deathlight is awful. Deletes several teams may only usually have 1 party member to hit back ranks. I mean, if you're taking flag, you need to prepare for death, right? Like, that's just the reality. Like, you should have a team that's structured with the ability to either hit or pull the back ranks to stop trample from happening. A lot of time to think over. He's gonna be he's gonna be one of the hardest to rework. I absolutely agree. Hey, 2-star, how you doing? Happy birthday, thank you. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. How you doing? I ask again for some reason. No! Oh god, the stress. Okay. Him dot synergy? Probably not. Why are we resisting? Do we have luxury gear? No, we have road gear. What's causing us to resist the stress here? Oh, galvanizing goblet, right. Procure some salt and Sea of Thieves PvP. All right, have a good time, my friend. Thanks for hanging out, Mordecai. I appreciate it.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
A spark! Leper reworking is a whole other beast. I wouldn't be surprised. I think he's going to be the hardest to rework, personally. I agree. I'm excited for Hellion. I think Hellion's going to be a little tough, but again, she has more identity. And like, she has like a bleed identity. She has a tanking identity. She has a damage-dealing identity. Leper, really, I feel like his only identity is either tank, and a very boring tank, by the way. Not like a dynamic tank. Like, they've been able to make Mana Arms and Carcass also feels like, and Flag, they all feel kind of like interesting in how they tank. Leper is just like, put block token, like, you know, and then heal. Like, it's kind of very one-dimensional. So, Plague Doctors, yes. Hellion also, yeah, Winded is a thing that I hope they work around with Winded a bit more as well in the future. I've said this before, I wish that Winded had interactions in all of her paths, just because it's a unique token. I feel like on her other paths, yes, it's a negative, but it just feels like a very boring, like, here's a negative token just to stop her from dealing a shit ton of damage. I'm like, okay. Like, we could have come up with something where there's like a push-pull, like, lots of Winded means she takes more damage but deals more damage or something. Like, I would like that more than her, like, when on low health she deals more damage. I'd rather it be like, if she stacks a shit ton of Winded or something, she can do more damage or something like that. Simpleton, it isn't a bad thing, no, but I think but they've made this game with the path system in mind, right? Like, they need to give him, they can just keep things simple, but each of his paths needs a solid identity. If you're asking if they're the modder named Cat, no, it's different modder.
On to the next.
Without mods, yeah. Yeah, Wanderer shouldn't be a throwaway path, which they've done a really good job recently, where a lot of the heroes now do feel like their Wanderer paths are like a solid way to play. Like Mana Arms, I would almost say Mana Arms Wanderer is like the meta way to play him. Doesn't make it the most fun. It doesn't mean that his other paths aren't super viable still, but if you want to play him like simply, or kind of like the OG way of playing him, that's the best way to play him. And it works really well, so... you know, Jester's the same way, but like all his other paths feel like side grades, and that's what they should feel like. Yeah, Wanderer should be, it's a generalist path, absolutely. It should just be like the, you know what, I don't really want to do any crazy, weird, funky strategies. I just want to pick this hero and play him, and like have a solid like ability to do things with them. And like I feel like they've done a good job with that. Make other skills stronger. Yeah, well, that's why I'm glad they've started changing how that works, right? Like that's in a lot of the newer paths, that's not really a thing that happens. Like they've gotten rid of that, like it just does a shit ton less or whatever. Like it just does something different generally, and I think that's a totally viable way of doing it. Back rank Mana Arms, totally viable now. One of my favorite ways to play him is Sergeant Mana Arms. The Carrions have come to play, or worm jamming. God, that 7 regen is just insane.
aimlessly
That's a good
seeking
feeling.
fortune
Frenzy,
and
thank you very much for the
glory
follow. I appreciate it.
in
Welcome on
this
in.
domain of the damned.
Dodge Fest 2024, yeah. Dodge is real. Blind is not. Okay. Regen Templar with this trophy in particular is like actually cracked. Like a regen team with this trophy, it just breaks the game sometimes, and how much health I can generate with it. Having an AoE 7 heal is like what is this? I don't understand. And balance. I mean, no matter what you do in this kind of industry and game development, you're always going to upset people, right? I mean, I always like to bring the example of corpses from ddI, where people were sending death threats to Red Hook because of them adding corpses to the game. But, like, a vast amount of players enjoyed that mechanic a lot more, right? And it was better for the game's health, so, you know. Just gotta roll with the punches. Abomination... well, he is an alchemist. I would wonder if they might change the path name on Plague Doctor and not have an alchemist path on her, and it changed to something else, and then have Abomination have the alchemist path, but... and then her have a chemist path. Like, that seems maybe more relevant, but... I would not be surprised if he does have... he should... I would imagine he's going to have a dot-focus path, though. Yeah, a lot of the paths feel really dynamic now. They feel... like, Man-at-Arms and Jester and Grave Robber and Highwayman, they all have pretty unique identities. I'd say Jester and Man-at-Arms are definitely the more extreme, where their identities are very, like, different. But then again, like... I think Highwayman is a good example of how you can keep things simple and keep them distinct at the same time. I would imagine his path would probably be, it wouldn't be, yeah, it might be Alchemist, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that'd be funny. You can put it in the Discord, CWP, if you want. Removing Alchemist from the game completely would piss off so many people. I want it to happen. It's gonna be fun. Hey, Captain, how you doing, bud? Yeah, it's gonna be fun when it happens. People are gonna be angry. Essel doesn't have a burn path. Yeah, I think a lot of people were. I absolutely understand that feeling. I'm not sure why they didn't give her more burn focus, but I mean, she can burn. She's just not very good at doing it. Football's been well. Yeah, can't complain, man. Things are good. Through the dodge plus. Come on, brother. Yeah, the burn feels like very much a neglected path. I'm curious as to if Abomination is going to have a burn focus somehow, but I don't really see that thematically fitting. Okay, so we end up with 3 mastery points from this. Very good. That's like the best you can get out of this. Yeah, she's not an offensive hero. I get it. You know, I just think that they really wanted to give this credence of like burn and stuff, and they maybe should have leaned into the burn a bit more, but it is what it is. You know, life goes on. Cultist fight next. Do we have anything to help with the cultists? Yeah, there could be some burn synergies there, right? Maybe he does burn when he's in his human form, where he's like throwing things and using like chemical, you know, things like, you know, kind of like vials and stuff, and then when he transforms, he uses blight. That could be an interesting way of doing it, where like one side of him is burn focused, the other side is blight focused. Burning Star should burn. It should, but I understand why it doesn't, because that ability is already pretty fucking powerful. All done with the monster. Bonus against enemies with dots while in beast form. Yeah, there's lots of different ways that it could potentially go, and I'm curious to see how they decide to roll with it. Could transfer a cultist burn to the target. That's an interesting idea. I don't hate that. That could be a fun one. Just want to focus this guy down.
Agony by accumulation.
Enabler, there's dot enabler for characters who make it easier to apply dot on enemies. Yeah, I don't know what that would be called, but yeah, it could be interesting for sure.
In conclusion.
Is he dead? A little bit of an annoying fight here, but nothing we can't handle. We're still net positive on the healing there, which is hilarious. We'll go ahead and remove that horror, though. Get rid of them. Lots of crits means extra heals. And we can get rid of that. Nice little crit heal there. Excellent. And then we just get more meditation going there. Feels good. Dead. Can I do... I can't do 6 damage here, so we'll just go ahead and smoke screen. Got it. I'll check it out. Thank you for posting it.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
As I said before, I could go for damage here, but I think generally the best option is to go for keeping dodge up. Sustainability is the name of the game when it comes to this team. Oh yeah, we have Cosmic Slayer. Isn't that nice? Probably be in one of the Darkest Dungeon 2 channels. Make sure if you join the Discord, you have to go to the rules and agree to them before you'll be able to see the rest of the channels, if you're struggling to see where the channels are at. Honestly, I should be using the boot there, push it back and give it less option, but oh well. Yeah, Divine Comfort is kind of insanely powerful right now. Layer boss, yeah, it's actually an achievement I haven't gotten yet, I don't think. I'm not an achievement hunter by any means. There's quite a few I haven't gotten yet. Like, I think I haven't got the 5 memories on Sahar or Ray yet. I don't put memories on my heroes. Alright. Game needs some more burn-focused path heroes. Aggressor suffers from lack of burn. Yeah, no burn application easily, yet needs burn synergy, right? So it's like, ugh. This is more healing received from skills, not But it still could be pretty good for us. I'll take it. More healing given from skills. Less healing received from skills. Pass. Akron not safe for life? Yeah, that's a thing.
Whispers.
It's unfortunately a thing I've had to deal with in my Discord before. So, I've put it in there.
It is low indeed to profit in
I've had people be like, oh, well, you know, I said it's like, you're not at work when you're watching this or looking at this. You should only look at Discord when you're at home. So technically, it's okay if it's not safe. Or it's like, no, that's not how it works. Hey, how's it going, Jude? We got Auntie Q here. I don't know where Uncle P is, but Auntie Q is here. Oh my god. Getting outsped for this is just fucking stupid. Hey, Dartress, how's it going? Finishing blow. And a crit. Josephine. It's her canon name. I'll bugger off. Oh my god. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hope all is well. Yeah, things are good. Things are very good. Hope you're doing. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, bud.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
No, it's never changed. As far as I know, it's always been Josephine. Their speed is crazy right now. Six, 6, 8. Yeah. Big kind of overpowered, but it did give me some interesting questions how making mod heroes works. Yeah, so that was that mod is a really fun one. I made a video on that mod. It no longer works in the current tool set, so that mod is broken currently. ddII is the person who made that mod. It is totally possible. There's a difference between making new heroes and using, like, thankfully Antiquarian is a hero or is an enemy that has their own animations and stuff, but she only has like 3 animations and things like that, so it's still not fully fleshed out, but it definitely means that there is opportunity there for sure. BD1 mod runs, Regen has become king there of 8 or 10. Yeah, I've seen. That's the thing about modded runs. Eventually, they just get so overpowered. This might be a new one. I don't know of anybody else who's made the mod, but there definitely could be another version of it out there that I don't know of. And the one I ran had 3 different paths and her own items and all sorts of fun stuff like that. At least the dots are gone now. Get the regen back up. Or we just go for the heal. Hey, Sweet Potato, how's it going? Welcome on in. That Gigantic Fat Emo thing is great, except I can't see it on my end, but I know it happened, so that, I guess, doesn't matter. Thank you for that. Happy birthday, thank you. Get the regen going again. Hope we get a decent trinket out of this. This crack shot's been hitting through a lot of dodge plus today. Really doing the work. Really trying to keep Josephine alive here. Yeah, if the mod developer is Deadku, then sounds like they got it working again, which is really cool. Good for them. All right, Joe, just you and me now. And my 4 friends. Oh my god. Stress down. Thanks, Spectre. I appreciate that. How's it going? That's their Steam idea. Oh, that's a different person. Okay, that is a different mod. If it's on the Steam Workshop, then it's a different one. I didn't know that it existed. I haven't checked mods in a couple days, so. No one could hit nobody. Yeah, it feels like that. All right, so this is the additional crit and speed one, which is pretty good. I do like additional crit on Audrey specifically because she can, with kitchen knives, she can get, that just gives her passive healing, essentially. This is all pretty good. I guess Bouncer's Belt could be good here. I'm gonna go for that. We've got some crazy trinkets right now. I mean, just like overall, just lots of good trinkets. Which you'll love to see. You'll love to see it, chat. All right, cultist fight coming up. Excellent. Yeah, that little glitch with the stagecoach just like going by, pretty funny. Doing a dancing team today? It's not really dancing focused. It's a dodge team focused, Stem. It does have a bit of movement, but it's not super dancy. I'm gonna go for this. Ooh, good cheer. Woo! Nope, there's a new one? There's been like 3 of them so far. I think they just, each one is trying to optimize it more. Maybe this one will do it? Yeah, I think there's just a lot of things that break with permanent bounty hunter mods. The one I've been using seems to work pretty well, but you never know. Getting rid of the Herald now. Then we can deal with these 2 bozos. Hey, Patrick, how's it going? Welcome on in. Ha, get missed. Get missed some more. Yeah, having a high crit rate on her is going to be really nice for us. Burn over here. We want this altar to not stay alive. death's door. That one's dead now. We'll just toss another one over here for Bonnie, just to get the kill over here. Okay, that one's dead now. Okay, we can hit this one back. Disruption is very key for cultists. Just makes them much less effective if they're in the back rows. Oh, I did not notice the, I thought that was bone weaving, not flesh weaving. My bad. That was a misplay on my end. 30% crit chance just base is pretty fucking amazing, though. Use disengage to pull. Ah, oh, well, it's dead now anyway.
A steady subtraction, an invariable
Kill. And a little Cosmic Slayer to clean that off. Nice. Today's theme, lots of dodge. That's the theme today. Dodge, 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 dodge. Dodge it all day.
More arrive, foolishly seeking
Laser
fortune
game.
and glory
Pew pew. Thank you very
in
much for
this
the follow. I appreciate it.
domain of the damned.
I think taunt is overpowered. I think it's very strong. I don't think it's overpowered. I think it can definitely end up causing you more problems than good if you're not careful with it. If you know how to manage it correctly, it definitely can be a very potent tool. That doesn't necessarily make it overpowered.
the worst kind of parasite. Opportunist.
New favorite thing this stream provides. I mean, taunt gets used against you as much as it gets used for you, so... I mean, it's just... I don't think it's a problem. I think there's plenty of enemies that can counteract it, or AoE, or whatever, and that just kind of clears out any issues I have with it for the most part.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune
Andriy
and
Levitsky,
glory
thank you very much for the follow.
in
I
this
appreciate it.
domain
Whoa, come on in.
of
Oh my
the
god, alright.
damned.
Dodge just decided to shit the bed all of a sudden. We've used all of our luck. It's over. It's Jover, boys. Other than having cleaves. I mean, that's kind of what I'm talking about. There's a lot of enemies that have cleaves, so it counteracts a lot of taunt. Or they have targeting in the sense that they can't hit the front ranks or the back ranks, so they just ignore that that person in general. I said you can definitely take advantage of it, but I don't think it's overpowered. I mean, like, this is a heavy taunt team, and right now I'm unable to get my taunt up fast enough to deal with it, so... Spread that burn. Get that stress down. This going. Yeah, like, you can definitely end up with somebody you don't want being taunted too much. Or I've had plenty of tanks where they over-taunt, and I just don't have the ability to deal with it. They end up actually dying because I can't stop enemies from hitting them when they've eventually gotten past the threshold of being able to sustain anymore.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless. Cannot walk the road.
If used properly, it's incredible, but again, it's all about balance, right? Too much taunt is definitely a bad thing. It will end up causing you problems. Crap. And then there was one. Really not liking Dismas? Yeah, Dismas is, he's a jack of all trades, right? I love playing Dismas, but I can get that people think he's maybe a tad boring or whatever the case is. But I have a good time playing him. I just try to play him not so statically. Once he's dancing around and stuff, I mean, he's fun to play. Oh, the Noisemaker? Yeah, the Noisemaker is a really good item. Especially on heroes that you want to taunt, but they don't have, like, self-generating taunt abilities. I don't want to use all my smoke bombs or anything, but... Point blank, Christian. I mean, some people don't like Dismas. The thing is, everybody's got their favorite and least favorite heroes, right? Yeah, that's a really fun... Once they kind of made Dismas a bit more dynamic of how his riposte worked, especially on Yellowhand, it was really fun to use, like, repartee to force taunt onto him and just let him just riposte his heart away. Hey, Pritic, thank you very much, bud. How was your run today? I was able to stop by a little bit, but I didn't get to see the whole thing. Yeah, the fact that they were able to make double tap actually do 2 hits, I never thought they'd actually change that ability to do that. Very cool, like, concept they were able to pull off there. That's annoying. Good resist, though. Hey, you didn't mention myself. I mean, hey, always have fun watching you because I'm blown away. Whenever I watch you guys speedrunning and stuff, I don't know how the fuck y'all do it.
An opportunity.
Squandered. Yeah, it's super good at removing tokens.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Fine. You can outpace that bleed pretty easily. I'm not super worried about it. Nah, it'd be too potent. The pistol shot needs its own identity, right? Like, that's the thing. It was like, yeah, it would be really cool if it could, but I also totally understand why it doesn't, because otherwise then why ever realistically use pistol shot? Especially on sharp shot. Where it doesn't have the daze and stun. Careful fight. It'd be too good. It'd be too easy. Grape Shot Blast is your friend on that one. Yes, it does, but the identity of it being one hits harder and the other, like, they're still the same attack. It's just one does slightly more damage. That's not different identities, in my opinion. That doesn't make an ability worth picking over the other. I want them to do, like, different utility. I enjoy this game. Set up front rank bodyguard, coward, and blundering. Love that for you. Excellent. There's nothing more perfect than that. Oh, it definitely can. Pair it with, if he's got crit or, strength or whatever the case is, I mean, especially if you pair it with, like, Curing Cup or something like that, there's definitely value in, like, getting crit dots to land, being able to apply them twice or something in one turn. You get lucky with the procs. Like, you can get some really fun synergies with double tap because of the double hits.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
The fact that we've gotten this far without a stress healer is really impressive. No stress healer, no problem.
Their desperation can be eased.
Generally, yeah. But it can still, the double tap can still land for like 6-7 damage on a crit token or something, and then you can just finish off an enemy. So I think the range differences is a justified change, or, you know, differences in the two of them. Greetings from Spain. Tired from sightseeing, so staying in tonight to rest. Enjoy watching your streams to relax. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying your... I mean, do you live in Spain, or are you just visiting Spain? Been a long time. Last time I was in Spain, I think I was like 4 or 5 years old, so... Love to go back one day.
I trust you have calculated your odds carefully. This will not be easy.
Alright, we're not gonna take on the general, so I'm not doing both fights here.
Within every keep, a general and his loyal.
I have to treat myself to some birthday food today. I wonder what like delicious birthday snack I should get myself. Hostile to commingle back for 3 nights of bar hopping on B. Oh, absolutely. I can totally imagine. I've always wanted to, like, when I was younger, I should have gone and done like some hostel, gone stay some hostels and traveled and stuff. I really wouldn't have that ability these days, but I'm glad you're having a good time. My uncle lived in Madrid for 5 or 6 years, and I mean, he had absolutely loved it. Nothing but raved about how good and fun Madrid is, so. It would be funny, but it wouldn't be good for the game balance, right? It would be funny, though. Just get something to mod it so it works that way, and then just see how goofy it would be. That's why I enjoy mods, right? Like, that's when mods come into play, and I'm like, I want to see this stupid idea of this stupid move I have and see what happens. I mean, some soup? What kind of soup?
The enemy weakens
Good soup.
and wanes.
Only in that specific fight? That'd be fucking weird. Just like, you know what? We know that we're just gonna trivialize this one fight. Only this fight, though. Other fights, not so much. %80 crit chance.
A brilliant conclusion.
I love a good crit machine. Faces of Sergeant Plus are the worst team to shuffle. I sort of want to do it. I mean, you could try it.
Obstacle in our path. Recalculating.
Yep, it can be used in any rank, and it can target any rank. And the reason they added that is because they initially put that in the game where it couldn't do that. And then they found out that when people are guarding the target that you aim for and you hit the guarded target, it would break the fucking game. And you wouldn't be able to target anybody, and you get stuck in an infinite loop because of the fact that the game was trying to force you to target ranks, like those 2 ranks, but the person guarding was in rank 4, and so they changed the moveset to allow for dealing with that situation.
It is low indeed. To profit in destruction.
4th rank leper, woo! God, we've had so many bandit fights. This is great. Is there a modifier for additional road fights in this area I wasn't paying attention to? This has been a lot of bandit fights. The leper and Vestal. How did that go for you? Like, tell me how that went. Seems to be some stack trick. It's been good so far. It definitely is. It took us a while to kind of snowball up to this point. It's a slow team, but we're getting some nutty results for it, so can't complain with that. Faceless Visage is a trinket that shuffles your team and the enemy's team on round start, or on combat start, and then every round after that, it shuffles the enemy team. So you get one shuffle, they get a shuffle, and then every round after that, the enemy team shuffles. But they survived 1.5 regions, better than my first run today, where we got into one Kyrogen fight and died. Hey, Empty Sky, how's it going? Welcome on in. I wonder how many times we dodged this run so far. Have you ever seen that? It's a from an academic study. Fairly rare trinket. Owie. That's blind though. Dead.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Dead. Easy day. Oh.
An unexpected.
Ugh. Sorry. Duel is bad, by the way. Duel is terrible, by the way. I mean, we are playing her in, like, the absolute most, like, meta way to play her, right? It's just meditation flash. But, book it. Oh, I didn't realize this was a rampart. For some reason, I thought this was a regular cultist fight. Okay. Should lower their speed for a little bit, which is always good. We'll go ahead and get consecration going here. Get meditation going here. Of course, the blind doesn't stick. Well. Okay. Huh? Didn't she have a daze token? Did she generate a speed or something? What just happened? Didn't he just daze her? How does she counteract that daze? Oh. Ha! Interesting. The torch generated a speed token. Yeah. Huh. I wouldn't have expected that. That was a unique interaction. Yeah, it does counter. It's just I just wasn't like didn't expect that to happen. I would like to not get exalted, but I feel like that we're gonna end up with an exaltation here.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Through the dodge plus and the blind. Are you fucking kidding me? Hall Vessel does not ignore dodge, no. I was just unlucky. All right, well, hopefully he misses this. There we go. That works.
Cannot be walked alone.
This Inflation Dance team's very brain off. Yeah, sometimes a brain off like ability is just what you need. Just what the body ordered. Should pull it. Yeah. Okay, blind. It's a pretty effective way of dealing with Cardinal, at least. Remember, kids, just dodge. It'll be okay.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Oh, thank you, Patrick, for the
purpose is made
5
clear.
gifted memberships over on YouTube. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. I still have to figure out making that only proc once, but as you have birthday soon, I very much appreciate that, Patrick. That's super duper kind of you. Thank you for the support. Genuinely very nice of you. All right. Hopefully everybody enjoys their gifted membership. The blind going here. I don't know how long those tokens have been there, so we'll reset them. Okay, that could have been worse.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Nice. Ah, alas, he did land a good Hall of Essler too, but this could have been much worse, so. Up to Act 1, Act 2 so far. On to Act 3. That's what we're doing today.
All problems have their
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a long run.
big ones.
This team is great, but it is fucking slow. Hello. Snap Judgment is nice. We'll definitely get some value out of Snap Judgment. Anything that generates tokens is going to be good for us, especially if it's going to be some dodgy dodge tokens. We love ourselves some dodgy dodge tokens. Just kind of depends who we want to put this on in lieu of something else, right? It may end up being Bonnie. This is a fun combination, but it's not like the penultimate combination, right? So. Happy tomorrow birthday. Love the streams. I appreciate that, Casper. Thank you. Thank you for watching the streams. Thank you for watching the YouTube videos. Thank you for just hanging out and being here. Again, if you're not already following here on Twitch or subscribed over on YouTube, please consider doing that so that way you guys don't miss any of the content that I make. How old? No. I'm 31 tomorrow. 31 years old.
Under the mountains, unblinking
Keening well. Oh, boy. Haven't had this one in a while. Oh, yeah, boy. Keening well guarantees positive relationship or positive quirks, by the way, so. Bloodthirsty on Sahar, Hard-Skinned on Audrey, Peacemaker. Yeah, this is a solid option. Solid selection of things there. Get some road gear out of it. All in all, cannot complain.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate. A smoother ride. For a time, at least.
YouTube it is. Never block to work. Hey, that's true. Most workplaces do not block YouTube because it's needed for corporate reasons. Yeah, now she really is a tank. She's actually a tank. She's legitimately a tank. I really like this self-heal on her, I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna end up giving this to Bonnie. This is gonna be better than galvanizing in the sense that it doesn't have the, like, yes, this is a higher resistance, but that's gonna be better. I think we can give Curing Kappa here, right? It still allows somebody else to apply the blights, so that way she can get the value out of this. Maybe it's better on Sahar. Yeah, you know what? Actually, it is. It's better on Sahar because when we upgrade Sanctuary, she'll be the only one who can't resist stress. Or can't stress heal, so. Overexplained videos to YouTube. Would love to see more teams of Carcass ready to type that Crusader. I will try to do more. It's hard for me to find the time to record videos offline, but when I do find that time, I will definitely try to do those things. So, I will try. It's the best I can say. Birthday Baby, thank you very much, Beef. How's it going? Welcome on in. Alright, we have 6 mastery points, which is amazing.
Improve.
Really, really solid there. Sanctuary, 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 before I forget. Ugh. Clock to strike midnight. Happy birthday, BB. Thank you, Era. Best wishes. Again, I'm hoping under the sheets. Hopping under the sheets. Enjoy your special day with Twitch chat. I appreciate that, Era. Thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. I very much appreciate it. Very, very kind of you guys. It's cool to hang out with everybody, and y'all are, you know, a big part of my life, and I thank you for being a part of my community and just being a part of my daily life in some form or another. 31 tomorrow. 31 years young. Alright, we can get Junior and Sahara up. Alright, there we go. That was a double proc. Nice! It's 0% chance, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, we should be fine. So where are we going to go?
The provinces
No sluice. Interesting.
Land.
I mean, let's go for the Shroud. We've already done the Fetter. Let's do Shroud. With the Field Hospital, way is lit. Don't really care. Either of those. 120. Now, we have to keep in mind that for Audrey's Trinket to work, we need to stay above 50. Limping Mural or Hag's Cauldron, I would say. And 46. Say happy birthday, Sel. 46 years young. I'll grab the Laudanum. That's about all I'm gonna grab, honestly. Alright. Let's go to the Shroud. Hey, everybody's got birthdays. Hey, Shinobi, happy birthday to you. Oh, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Fucking love that. Yeah, that's the worst one. The itchy taint in. Yeah. I would love to see some custom ins at some point. I think that could be a really fun thing for people to do. Yeah, Limping Mule is rough. Hag's Cauldron is worse, though, in my opinion. The getting all those negative relationships right before the mountain can just break. Like, it's just such a simple, like, it will flip a switch and your run can just be over. Like, oh, okay, great, thanks. Nope, not a mod, Moises. If you go to options, you go to game, and you go to embark reveal relationships button. Then when you get to the that page, there'll be a button here on the bottom left that lets you reveal all the relationships at once. DLC drops tomorrow. I'm assuming I'm worried the DLC is gonna drop while I'm on vacation, but nothing I can do about it. So I may not be able to make videos on it. You're very welcome, Moises. Yeah, that was a nice quality of life thing they added. Before release, easy and simple, yes. Let me just get on my NDA breaking situation here. I was very lucky with the last DLC where Red Hook allowed me to make content early. I don't know if I'll be getting. Well, we'll see. That was a very kind thing for Red Hook to allow me to do, but I have no idea when DLC's coming out, so. Plus, I'm starting school in December too, so, you know, I'm just gonna have limited time in general. To read your yeah, she's definitely here for repartee addictions, absolutely. Which I have a full repartee addiction. This is a full dodge team essentially. Is what we're kind of going for here. Nice. That felt very good. I will say the better one was that Bilious Cannon earlier, because that wasn't a, or not Bilious Cannon, whichever it was, his AoE from the Lord. Because that wasn't a blind, because a blind is one proc and it misses all of it, right? That was 4 dodges, and all 4 dodges procced. And that felt good. Nice.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Yeah, Hemic Rot, that was it. Yeah, the Hemic Rot Cleave. Yeah, whatever it's can't remember the name of the ability, but that was a fun miss. Okay, all right. Let's prepare for the worst. I don't want to use these, but you know, I also would like to survive. Surviving is important. Need that. We're definitely gonna want that. Okay, let's go. We know it can't be Collector, which is a good thing. Yeah, she's not hard to play. She does take a little bit of like figuring out, right? She can definitely be confusing at times. Not necessarily the proc you want, but hey. And 10 damage judgment, I'll take it.
Excellent work.
That should be that one dead.
Measured and steady.
it goes. Nice little heal there. I say nice little heal. It's a 32 heal. Pretty nice. Oh yeah, she heals herself when she does that respectful thing. I always forget that. But she gets that. That's like her secondary thing. Doesn't bleed or blight or anything or burn. She just heals herself, which is a nice little touch. Man, that was without vulnerable too. That was just a big fucking hit.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
I'm not gonna take chalk dust. I don't really need it. All right. Well, I got 6 medicinal herbs. Very nice. We can stack that up to 8 too, which is great. Love it. I love being able to stack items. When you can stack items that high, it's really nice. That being said, we don't really need those for the final fight, but you know, they'll be good against Exemplar, they'll be good against Cardinal, they'll be good against, you know, there's quite a few enemies that would be good against. In fact, I should probably have it just in case we do end up running into Collector, just because that bleed could be a really big nuisance. No, Grave Robber cannot generate riposte. The only heroes who can generate riposte are Man at Arms, Duelist, and Grave Robber, and Highwayman. That's the word I'm looking for.
Today's oversight.
Let's go for the Watchtower.
Regret.
Speed is good. Plus, kind of also want to see if we can take on Collector, if we do end up getting Collector. Ambush, not great, but I mean, whatever, we can deal with that. I'll just go ahead and repartee from here, actually. That respectful giving her dodge +2 is pretty fun. Definitely want to get that consecration upgraded because we're losing out on a lot of dodge potential with it. Annoying. Surprised it's not a crocodile. It's really not a Dancy team. It does move a little bit, but it doesn't move like enough to really justify that. Hey, Cyclops, thank you very much for the subscription. Happy birth indeed. Thank you so much. How you doing? I think we got enough tokens right now. It hitting through a lot of my dodge. I don't like that. Yes, birthday is tomorrow, yes. But I will not be streaming. This will be my last stream for over 2 weeks. So, I'm just getting it out of the way now. I'm good. How are you, BB? I'm good. I'm good.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
Dead. Not dead. Very dead.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
We're going to Australia. We leave on Thursday. 2 weeks in Australia. Nice. Ugh. Not too shabby. This team is kicking some serious booty. Sorry. Just checking some stuff. Got some friends over there. Baggy shoes. Yes, I know. Big old spiders. I think we'll be fine. Hopefully we don't deal with any of the massive spiders and stuff, but you never know. I deal with enough Black Widows out here. I'll be all right. Honestly, like tarantulas and stuff and like large spiders don't really freak me out that much. It's the little ones. It's the little ones that, you know, will murder you dead. Those ones are the spooky ones. Do we need a hospital? Not really. I mean, soft is probably something we should try to get rid of, huh? Yeah, let's go for the hospital. But like, yeah, we're excited. I've always wanted to go to Australia. I'm really hoping once we do this Australia trip, we're not going to be traveling for like another year and a half because I've got school, so no travel after that. And then after that, I'd like to do some pretty... I really want to do Ireland, I want to do Germany, I want to do Spain, I want to do Japan, I want to do New Zealand. I'd love to do New Zealand. I have family, my aunt, uncle, and cousins live in New Zealand. I'd love to go visit them out there. But luckily, yeah, when I see the health bar, I'll know that something's up, right?
Onward, while there is
Really want to do Ireland. I'm trying to get my Irish citizenship, actually, so that would be an enjoyable experience to go see family in Ireland I've never met before and go visit Ireland and stuff like that. Hey, BPU, how's it going? Welcome on in. All right, let's see. You got anything good, buddy? There's nothing amazing here. Heartseeker is nice, but like I don't necessarily need it, assuming we keep our baubles up. Which, like, hey, if I do this, then my baubles go down. So like I gotta be kind of cautious about that. Meditative Totem is a good item to grab, I think, and then I think that's gonna be it. Honestly, I don't really think there's much else I care to grab here. A lot of good trinkets there, but I think we've already got a pretty... You kind of get to a point where I built a team. I don't really need to change that team. You know? I don't need to start making... We have another hoarder this way, too, which I guess is maybe an option we can look into if there might be something better with him. But if we go... Okay, actually... did I just do that to myself? No, I didn't. Okay, I was about to say, did I just lock myself into guaranteed loathing? Maxed out? No, we didn't. We can get around it, thankfully. Thankfully, that would be pretty rough. I wouldn't be too keen with that. Wellness, let's get rid of soft. Gives her back her health. Amazing. As far as pharmacy goes, I can stack this up to 8, so let's grab all of these. Alright, very, very good. And I don't really need any more candles. Store of herbs could be good. We'll grab them. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. All right. We're not going to go to the hoarder because that would be bad for us.
There's danger on this.
Of course, this does open us up to a collector fight. We can take 2 loathing, so we should be okay. Not that I'm, like, terrified of the collector right now, but, like, I also don't really want to run into... I mean, would we get anything that would really give us much value? Junior's head could be pretty good for us.
Oh, shit. Here we go
again. I do not want the minus torch. So, screw your relationships. Alright, so this could be collector. Are we prepared for that reality? Yeah, I think we're okay. It was not collector. I didn't even pay attention to this. I should have seen that it could have been warlord. Yeah, Barristan said on Duelist could be really solid, yeah. They both get bleed out of that. Fantastic. Oh, actually, no, she ignored the bleed. That's good. It's a weapons rack, so we can actually do damage to people. Any balance changes that I'm hoping for? There's probably some that I'd have to think on. I think the biggest balance change that I'm hoping we eventually see is a rework of how Ordainment works. I think Ordainment currently just feels very, very static and very, very boring. Like, at this point, I just consider Ordained enemies to be normal enemies. Like, they don't have anything dynamic to them. It's just enemies plus, and I just consider regular enemies to just be weak enemies, rather than, like, Ordained enemies to be like, ooh. Like, I don't even like, this token, I don't pay attention to, ever. Ever. And I think it's just poorly executed idea of a decent mechanic. I think, like, they could do a lot more to give these, like, a fun, like, hey, this is a act-specific thing that certain enemies can get. And it should feel dangerous. Like, when Ordained enemies show up, they should feel like mini elites, in my opinion. They shouldn't be this, like, oh, they're, like, just, like, tough enemies. Like, no, they should feel like, oh, shit, this guy is, like, imbued with some sort of power. And it should be unique to the act. And the reason I think that, and they are unique to the act, but very minimally, right? And I think they should be more akin to, like, the way the altar buff changes on the cultist fights. Because that is very dynamic, and it changes your strategy of cultist fights. Realistically, I don't change my strategy because of Ordained enemies. I think if they had, like, some kind of fun, unique interaction that was, like, potent, and I, like, actually kind of worried me, I would be more, Then they fixed the yeah, it was made, it was brought in at a point where there was no scaling in the game. And the game, I think Ordainment still is a decent thing. I don't dislike the idea of it. I think it should be there, but I think they could make it more fun. Like, if there were different kinds of Ordainment based on the act, like maybe if there were 3 kinds of Ordainment, or something, I'm just spitballing. It just needs something. Needs something. And it shouldn't be on, like, it shouldn't get to the point where it's on, like, 90% of enemies. Because, like, the idea is, like, okay, so, like, every enemy is Ordained? Like, this just seems weird, thematically. I don't know if, like, spawning a cultist could be, like, maybe they transform into an occultist. I don't know. There's, like, options, you know? But, yeah, I think Ordainment is poorly done. I think that really the biggest issue is it just gives everybody a bunch of speed and strength and stuff, and it just makes enemies feel like a slog. And again, all I really think of them as, I think of them as that's the regular enemy, and the non-Ordained enemies are like light versions of enemies, and they're just pushovers. Yeah, I mean, early access, a lot of things have kind of stayed and just haven't gotten the chance to get looked at, and I really hope Ordainment does get a look at, because I think mechanically it could be really, really dynamic. It could be fun. It could be like, oh, fuck. That's an Ordained enemy. Oh, that's an Ordained elite enemy. That's crazy. You know, like, this is going to be a really tough enemy for me. You know, and of course it needs to be balanced. It needs to be realistic. It can't just be like, oh, fuck, it's going to kill me immediately. But, it, you know.
The loathing howls.
All right, exemplar time. Yeah, the speed is also extremely annoying, and speed is like, enemy speed is overtuned right now with ordainment, because at eventually you get to the point where all the enemies are ordained and they just all get +2 speed, and you're just like, okay, so like, what's the fucking point, man? They're gonna outspeed pretty much everybody without like the rabbit or something, you know?
Push this half-made horror back into the void.
Wow. Speaking of ordainment, that's fucking rare. This guy should always be ordained, in my very humble opinion. Because of the fact he's supposed to be like the penultimate, like, you know, guy, but I'm not gonna complain. Boys on fire. Yeah, this is the Exemplar. If you haven't met the Exemplar before, well, hi, here he is. Yeah, he definitely has his moments still. There are definitely times where I fight Exemplar, I'm like, oh boy, he's beefy. Non-ordained Exemplar is a bit of a joke, though, for sure. You used to have to fight 2 of these every time. Every run, you used to have to fight these guys pretty much back to back, 2 of them. That was the time to be alive, for sure.
Excellent work.
Yeah, he has one of the coolest designs in the game, absolutely. I agree. Wrong choice, buddy. Except for the fact you did hit through that. Okay. Well, that was one of the easier exemplars I've had to fight.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Yeah, that was very clean.
Besters.
All right, we're going to go ahead and start a prediction for the final fight, which is going to be how many heroes will die. Let's start that prediction. You got 5 minutes on Twitch there to go ahead and vote on that. Headless man lived in my back, yeah. If you guys, I know we haven't been doing the game giveaways on the channel when we get to the mountain very much. That is just because of the fact I can't do them on YouTube currently very effectively, and I don't want to split that thing very up. But if you guys would like the chance to win free Steam keys for free games, exclamation Discord, join the Discord, and you can join the giveaway. I've got a game giveaway for 5 Steam keys right now. They'll be going... Oh, speak of fucking Hag's Cauldron before the final fight. God damn it. So, if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and join the Discord for the chance to win free Steam keys. I said anybody is welcome to join that, by the way. You just have to be in the Discord. And yes, that is my way of getting you to join the Discord. Deal.
Spend what you
All right.
can. Or wealth no longer has
We have one
meaning.
relationship that's really not great.
Indeed, it
Junia
ever
and
did.
Bonnie. I'm concerned about using Songbook just because it could knock some relationships down. So So I think instead of doing that, we might just try to focus some up that could go up. Do we have any other effective way of increasing relationships right now? Welcome back, Simon.
More arrive, foolishly seeking
A
fortune and
Razor
glory
964
in this domain
for
of
the
the
follow. I
damned.
appreciate it. Alright, that's fine. We'll be alright. Let's see what happens. Never punished. Sahar and Audrey, we can get up with some whiskey. Yeah, we had 8 last region, right? So I think we're doing all right. Oh, that was the wrong... Was that the wrong relationship? That was with Sahar and Audrey. I gave it to fucking Bonnie for some reason. Whoops-a-daisy. That was a misplay. Oh, well. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. Whoops. Fine, we'll take this.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
At least boost it to a little bit higher, so it's not guaranteed. It's still a 1 in 5 chance. Oh, it's so annoying. I don't have anything to help with that, right? No. Yeah, that's not correct. I could save scum. I'm not going to, though. Anthophobic, hydrophobic, squeamish. I guess we'll get rid of anthophobic if we can. Amazing. Everybody eats. Eats. Disease resist does nothing for us, so I'm not going to do that right now. Speed, sure. I want to keep stuff above 50 if we can to get the benefits for that one chalice trinket. Grab one more of these. And smoke bombs are pretty useful. Against this fight. We use both of ours against the exemplar. So I'm going to do this, and that's probably all I'm going to do now. Go to the mastery trainer. We'll upgrade absinthe because we're probably not going to use Dead of Night. Well, we might actually get value out of Dead of Night in the... This is the only boss fight where you actually could get value out of it. So, you know what? Consecration of Fortitude. That's what we're upgrading. That's what we need to upgrade. All right. Wainwright. Sure, that one I don't need to repair because it'll repair itself. We go to the mountain, and let's go take on some stuff. Ah, fucking hell. All right. Force touche. Misplay really fucking caused me some problems here. I mean, we're not using the boot. It's fine.
Temple of failure and regret.
Sometimes punish, yeah. Yeah, it does suck when we're on. That again, like I said, we do get value out of ddII on this fight, so it's the only boss fight where we can get value on that ability during the fight. Doesn't mean we're gonna get much value out of it, but we can get value out of it. So yeah, it actually has corpses, so it's like okay. This is where I need a fight like the necromancer that has like gonna have multiple corpses, right?
Conclusion.
Nice. Oh, It's an unfortunate flesh weaving. Can I kill it? Yeah, okay, cool.
Awash in turmoil.
My steel.
A breakthrough.
Alright. Sanctuary here. Alright, no worship, which is good.
Trampled, trapped, held
Fine,
captive
fine,
by
fine, fine,
fear.
fine. We've gotten some value out of Glint. Not too much, but it has helped us out with some decent execution now and again.
A master stroke.
No, you're supposed to resist that stress. Come on, lady.
The unrelenting application of violence heals
Ugh.
morbid gains.
All right. We got this, guys. We got this.
Emptiness and dissolution have wormed their way into the world.
Any benefits here? Ooh, yeah. I'll take this one. Oh, yeah, that takes away her dodge because she's not. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Fine, valid sanctuary time. And they both resisted it. Very nice.
Lethality writ large.
All right, miss this hollow vessel, please. Good man, excellent. We love that.
Excellent work.
Gonna get the stress down where we can. There we go. That'll force the hollow vessel. Entropic's fine. 10 damage on Entropic seems like a lot. Maybe it's not. Fine, we get stress reduction there. How much bleed is that? 3? Get rid of that bleed. Casual. Oh. No. What? God, I feel like I'm not doing, like... I meant to do the combat item, but I fucking... I don't know if my mouse is just drifting, because I keep fucking doing that, man. I know I'm just going too fast as well, but, like, it was not my intent.
Generosity.
Because now she's guarding him, and... Not where I want her. misclick command too. Just use the misplay command, it's fine. Counts. There we go. Still not, I'd rather not be using that ability for that in that particular case, but it's okay. Game had to think about that one for a second. Oh, of course. Of course!
An interminable conflict.
Can I get a stress heal in? Not without her taking... I can use a medicinal herb and then a sanct... It's probably worth it. It's probably worth this.
Laughinu Venido, bitch.
Hello,
I'm
Schlebby. Birthday. Yeah, I don't need derps for the boss anyway, you're right.
Even the greatest of threats.
Alright. Am I dressing up Halloween? No, I am not, because I will be on a plane to Australia on Halloween. We leave on the 31st, so we're not doing any Halloween stuff this year. We didn't even decorate.
The colliginous cathedral.
All right,
Malign temple of the Iron Crown.
final fight time. See how this goes. See how fast I lose. Hopefully not.
A brilliant conclusion.
That one's done for. She should hopefully dodge off those tokens, so shouldn't really be an issue, but. Dodge is an effective tool. Give her some dodge. We can actually use the corpses here to our advantage. When she gets a turn here. And they're resisting, huh? Yep, so that removes her tokens. Oh, we've got the mucilaginous slime. They still have never added the sound effect when they dodge. Like, it doesn't exist, which is interesting.
The slow suffering begins.
It's just weird that that doesn't exist properly. It does for that one. And using the DLCs? Q4 this year. We keep saying it. We don't know anything beyond Q4 this year. Yeah, the points are still busted. So I don't know what's going on with the points. There's a miss, not a dodge. Yeah, okay, that's true. That's probably the sound effect for dodging is, yeah. Hey, cool. No tokens, lots of dodge.
On shrinking days. Focus.
How the ddII repartee crit works? Is it like Ruin? Every time if she's stealthed when she uses repartee, she gets a buff that gives her 4% additional crit for 3 turns every time she dodges. For 3 turns, she gets that buff. So that's how it works. I don't know. But the BD took me a while to be taught. Yeah, of course. Yeah, thank you, Dashing. I appreciate it.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Yep, I agree. What is this piece of shit? Nobody knows.
Reality writ large.
Smart. It went for the one person who can't dodge it. Fucking smart.
Bafflement and vexation.
Fucking genius over here. Goodbye. It's a learning computer, yeah. This team is still pretty much made to just counter this boss, like, to the nth degree. It's kind of funny, honestly. Yeah, Nautical Compass doing some work.
A brilliant conclusion.
Getting really lucky with these crit limerances or beholds through dodge plus, but even still, it's not really not gonna help it out super much. Getting very lucky.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion
Yeah, it's
takes
specifically very much built to deal with this particular boss. No, I believe suppress is based off of just tokens, right? Requires there be no target that has seen tokens. Requires that target has 3+ positive tokens, yeah.
An opportunity
opportunity squandered.
Yeah, it's it critting us right now is what's causing us problems. No, I don't think it needs to. I don't think it needs has a threshold based on the amount of people. Yeah, I think that got changed. I do think it used to, but they got rid of it for whatever reason. Yeah, the horror might be what kills us more than anything.
An interminable conflict.
Britishbrat, hey! Thank you very much for the happy birthday. I appreciate that. Just resolute. Damn it! Okay, it's fine. That's the most damage we've taken this fight, by the way.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and
Gospitatus,
glory.
thank you very much for the follow, too. I appreciate
in this
it.
domain of the damned.
A crit through the dodge plus and the blind. I mean, the game is really, really trying to just say, you know what, all that work you did? No, again, another one! It's really, really trying, man. I know it's got a high crit rate, but this just seems like we're getting unlucky to an nth degree on the crits here. That landed through the dodge plus. Why does this guy have such an easy time getting through dodge plus? A little bit of blight there just for shits and giggles. I mean, I did build a very RNG heavy team, right? But this seems statistically improbable at this point. Whatever. Yeah, the horror is the thing that's really fucking us over here. There we go. That's GG. That was annoying, though. Hey, we did it. That was a really fun team. That was one of the more fun teams I played in a while. Just the super dodge team actually worked out.